Buckle up. Drop-Off just got smarter. This is the Carpool Dad podcast, where coffee is strong and opinions are stronger. Let's roll.
Yo, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Carpool Dad podcast. We're live from the mobile studio, also known as the family SUV that smells like crayons and broken dreams. Isn't it lovely? I'm Raz, your host. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, which as a kid meant magic, gold, and leprechauns. Now, as a dad, it means my kids woke up at like 5:58 a.m. screaming, "The leprechaun was here, guys! Mommy, Daddy, leprechaun was here!" Thanks to my wife reminding me to trash the house at midnight before heading to bed. Because God forbid if I didn't have that all organized, it would have been a completely failure as a parenting. Bro, don't even get me started. I'm telling the kids, he didn't come. Apparently, he has to trash the whole house like he was evicted. There's green footprints on the counter. Toilet water dyed neon like we're hosting a rave for the plumbers. Lucky Charms spilled everywhere like a serial crime scene. And my wife? My wife's standing there with coffee like this is a normal seasonal occurrence. Like she just orchestrated this whole tiny Irish home invasion. I think she got issues. She's looking at me like, look how magical it is. Magical? I just stepped on a marshmallow at 6 a.m. Nothing about that feels magical. And my kids? Oh, my kids are invested. They're detectives now. They got theories. They got motives. My son's like, "Dad, I think he's still in the house." Oh, great. So now I gotta do a full tactical sweep of the living room for a 3-inch fugitive with a sugar addictive. And I ain't counting the dog. Meanwhile, my daughter left a note. Yep, a note. Like she's negotiating with a mythical creature. "Dear Leprechaun, please don't make a mess next year." I couldn't believe it. Sweetheart, he literally committed a serial vandalism. He's not opening to feedback. And you know what's wild about being a parent? We do all this. We go full-blown Broadway production for these holidays. But when I was a kid, my mother were like, "Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Here's a green shirt, don't ask questions." That was the magic. Minimal effort, maximum mystery. And now, Amazon ruined everything. Every holiday is a full-scale event. I'm waiting for June 19th to come up with a custom requirement. Then, to make things even more of a chaos, we got the school drop-off, which on St. Patty's Day looks like a highlighter factory exploded. Seriously, I didn't even know you could wear some of these green stuff. And why have so many? Every kid is neon, every parent looks tired, and there's always one dad. Oh my God, that one dad. One competitive dad. Full suit, green tie, shamrock socks, acting like he's the regional manager of Ireland. Dude, relax, Patrick Bateman. We're here for kindergarten and nursery. But I'll be honest, there's something kind, someone about it. Really. Like, it's chaos, yeah, My kitchen looks like a leprechaun had a midlife crisis. But the kids believe. They really believe. And for a minute, you remember what that felt like. Before bills, before schedules, before realizing gold at the end of the rainbow is just a tax return that disappears instantaneously. Especially if you own taxes. Also, can we talk about luck as an adult? Kids think luck is finding gold. Adult no luck is nobody getting sick this week, the car not making a new sound, finding matching socks. Yep, I've never been so happy. Your kids actually eating what you cooked. That's modern treasure. I don't need a pot of gold. I need a quiet Wednesday and a working coffee machine. Let's be real. Parenting is basically just controlling chaos with seasonal decorations. Christmas chaos, Halloween chaos, St. Patrick's chaos. We're just rotating themes on the same madness. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it. Because one day, they'll stop looking for footprints. They'll stop writing notes to imaginary burglars. And the house will be clean and quiet. And honestly, that might feel worse. So yeah, I clean green cereal off the floor. I pretend I saw a tiny man running past the couch. I'll play along, always. Because this stuff, this ridiculous, exhausting, magical nonsense, this is the good part. If your house got hit by a leprechaun too, stay strong. Hydrate, stretch, maybe file an insurance claim. Who knows, you might get lucky. We survived on coffee, chaos, and questionable holiday traditions. Catch your next ride.
Thanks for riding with the Carpool Dad podcast. Now park the car and find a snack before the kids do. See you next ride.